All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Rocket League Black here today. So this is week 5. We are currently 5-0 or 6 something. 6-0 at Rocket League Black. And the team we're playing against is 5-0. So this will be a very, very good game here. We're playing against Co-College Crimson, I believe. And we'll be starting up here pretty soon as at some point, as soon as they join. This is always the longest part here. I've got Dylan here today. He's one of the orange players. So he's my expert here today. So yeah, it looks like they are going to start up pretty soon as they've now joined.
They're loading into the teams, and we're going to get started here very shortly.
Yeah. So I'm definitely excited here today. This is the last stream of right before spring break. So yeah, and then we're going on to spring break, and it'll be a nice break, and then playoffs. So they're starting. They are starting. We got to get into the spectate.
All right, looks like Doan is blue for this match.
Yes, we are blue. I did not get the director thing up. This is so sad. Because I hit it too fast, and I don't know how to unhide it. There we go. I figured it out. I pressed random buttons until it worked. All right. So yeah, we got I already forgot the names, I'll be honest. Winston on Winnie right there. I think I'm gonna not me forgetting the names. Do you know the names?
Oh. So there's Cooper and Wolfkill, and then Winnie.
Okay, Winnie. Okay, Cooper, Wolfkill, and Winnie. I was thinking the actual players' names.
I don't know. Well, it looks like we got an own goal to start this match.
Oh.
It looked like it kind of ricocheted off of both of their defenders.
Okay.
That is unfortunate for them.
Great start for us, though. Yep, it did ricochet off there.
This is an unfortunate thing.
Mm-hmm. Brayden, that's it. Brayden is Wolfcow. Winston is Winnie. And then Cooper is the other one. Cooper Scabo, I think. Yeah.
That would make sense.
Yep. Us not knowing the players because it doesn't matter though. Yeah. So it looks we have already scored once. It's been pretty quick so far that we've already scored. And the ball's gonna fall right in front again. Oh, and we're just barely gonna miss it there. As now it's gonna go right to Cooper here. He's gonna knock it onto the wall and it's gonna get cleared out pretty well. And we kind of are lacking in the defense here, but it looks like we will be able to stop and get some kind of clear out. And as it looks like Cooper's going to take it from here. He's going to take it up into the air here. He's going to pass it to Brayden, but that's just going to be barely intercepted. And now it looks like Winston's going to miss that touch there, and it's going to get passed over to the middle, but it looks like it won't really come of anything as now Winston's going to be able to clear it there. And it looks like Cooper's going to go up and get it now as Brayden's going to try for that shot.
Nice.
Great follow-up from Cooper there from the miss angle from Brayden.
Yeah, it was great to understand that their lack of defense and then be able to capitalize on only one man being back there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the other team's rotations aren't fast enough to really keep up with our offense, it looks like. As now it's going to start on their side, and they're going to get a pretty good clear out to one of their players. As he's going to take it up the ceiling, try and get some aerial dribbles going on. But we've got two people back there. Cooper's going to take it. He's going to pass by one. He might pass by another, but he's going to get stopped there. Winston's going to take it from him, keep this offense going. We see Brayden in the back kind of watching, kind of looking to make sure he can go for something, but it looks like he's just going to have to do the little pass in front now. And it looks like it's going to be cleared out there as we only have one person on our goal right now. Oh.
That was a great initial save, but just nobody being back for the recoveries.
Mm-hmm. We only have one person there, and we couldn't get the follow-up, basically.
Same thing just happened to us as we just did to them.
Yep.
Let's get in here to the kickoff. Looks like it's going to go top right.
Yep. And it looks like it will go onto our side. That's going to go over Winston here, and Cooper's going to be able to knock it onto the wall and take it off. At least a little bit. It's going to get passed over by one. It's going to get passed. That's a beautiful pass. Into the black hole and everything. That was great.
No, it's a great catch off the wall and then a perfect pass top left to Wolfkill.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so now we're going to start 3-1 for Doan currently. As now we can hopefully keep this lead and just keep going forward. As it's gonna go right to Brand. Brand's gonna start taking this off the wall. It's gonna get bounced up onto the wall. I think Orange is gonna be able to take some points or some offense at least, but it's gonna get cleared out pretty quickly. As now it's Braden versus two of them. It looks like on the offenses. We have only one person back, but Cooper's gonna be able to do a pretty good job of defending here. He's gonna be able to clear it and start this offense. He's gonna push it in front of the goal here. If just one person is there, it looks like Winston tried for it, but he was just a little too slow. As now it looks like our team is backing up. We're trying to get just barely missed that there.
Yep, just perfect, perfect storm, I like to say.
Yeah, just a lot of ball movement around, and that for Orange team it looks like, as we just weren't able to really get back in time to stop that offense that they had. As now 3-2, a minute 40 left, as it's going to start on their side with Braden. He's going to pass over two, and he's going to get that.
0 boost in the tank. Just a nice little pop over the top.
So he just pops over one, hits it one more time, and it goes right over the second one.
Sometimes you don't need a whole lot of boost to do.
Sometimes. Yeah. I mean, we've seen some crazy stuff without boost from your team. So as it looks like it's going to get pretty much just in the middle here.
It's a great demo.
Yeah, Braden's going to get that good demo there to make sure that they don't really have enough players, or like the same number of players. I mean, as now it looks like it will be cleared. So now the ball just pretty much stagnating out. As now Cooper's going to take it. He's going to get a nice push there. And it looks like he's going to leave it to Braden. Braden's going to miss, sadly, and it's going to get cleared out.
It's a fake. It's not a miss. It's a fake.
It's a fake. Cooper's going to take it now. I think he took that 100 boost, so he has a lot of boost to work with. He's going to use it, and he's going to barely get stopped there. If he was just a little too late, that would have been over there. As now it's going to go right to Braden. Braden's going to start taking it. I've noticed this team compared to the normal team does not use a lot of aerial dribbles like Todd. Todd's just always up in the air, it feels like. Whenever we switch to him, he's always up there.
Yep, a lot of aerial gameplay.
Yeah, and it looks like we are on defense here. Brand's going to hit a pretty good stop there, and it looks like he's going to be able to clear it off and keep taking it down the field, but it's going to get denied there. Now we'll finally cross the border.
Great pass,
but it's going to get deflected and intercepted, and now it's going to have to get cleared one more time. Winston's going to... It looks like he's going to back up here, go on that rotation. As it looks like we might be starting an offense here but it's going to be stopped in the air. At this point, 8 seconds left. Just don't let them score, and it's going to go right off the side. Going to go right off the corner there. Bad angle, just barely, and that's going to be the game.
Great start.
Doan's going to take the first game. Overall, what do you think about that game?
Their passing plays are through the roof right now, and that's going to be one thing that I think Co College is going to have to talk about going into game 2, but that's one thing that is going very well for us so far.
I have a feeling, I've heard that these 3 guys, they're all soccer players on the same team, so I think that helps with their communication. They were already on a team beforehand, so now they're just on a team with more importance, right? That's how it works.
No, I think they got a lot of team chemistry even outside of this game, and so and I believe that they have been playing this game together for a very long time. So and that comes out very strong, and when they're getting passes to each other downfield off of saves and stuff. So jumping into game 2 here and just waiting for them
to start here. As they're just joining, we're gonna get into the spectate a little bit sooner, so we don't have to be in that awkward stage of rushing. And here we go, the 3 count cinematic entrance here this time. As actually we have a disconnect already, it looks like, as all 3 of our players have disconnected. They are not on the field. Oh, one is here. It's gonna get they can't even score.
It's looking like we might take a timeout, maybe
because no one of our team is on the field here.
And I do know that there is a rule for being able to take a technical timeout if this ever happens.
Okay. Now we do have the players, though, and they're almost going to get a kickoff goal, it looks like, as it looks like they're not taking any charity and are just going to fight with this 1-goal disadvantage already. And I like it from our team. We won by 2 last time. We can make this back, as that's going to be a very nice pass to, and we've already made it back. See?
0-0 now.
0-0. Yep. It's just a few seconds left. I mean, or less. That's all it is. Because that was a great shot and pass. Was that first pass going in, or what do you think?
It's hard to tell, but I do know that pass was very well communicated between them, and because of how fast it was executed.
Yeah. Brand's going to get over one right to Cooper. He's not going to be able to get the goal in. There was one person way in, and Brand was just a little bit off center and wasn't able to get it. As now it's going to go up in the air. They're going to get some aerial touches there. As that ball is getting close to our goal, but we're going to be able to stop it once, and it looks like they won't really, their offense is going to stall
right
out
now.
here. That's going to go right in, right over the one, and it's just going to go in. Yeah. As that's another goal for Braden already, as there wasn't really anybody back for the other team. Their defense is really lacking on those rotations. They have too many people up there, it looks like.
Yep, got to make sure that you rotate back and make sure you get boost on the way back.
As now it looks like we're already applying a lot of pressure onto this goal, and it's just been a few seconds into this point. As now it's going to bounce off the wall. It's going to kind of go in the middle, but it doesn't look like we have anybody in the middle. Winston might be stalled out here. He might be having a little bit of some technical difficulties as he's just sitting in the field, but it looks like we are going to be fine with just the two, with Braden and Cooper here.
And Winnie just lost connection
he just lost connection. And it looks like Cooper's going to hit the first. It's going to go pretty close to the middle, but this 2v3, it's a pretty difficult time to start trying for an offense. But it looks like we're going to be able to get something as it looks like Brand won't be able to do anything without much boost. And now Cooper's going to make his way back. In this 2v1 situation, it's got to be very pressing for them as it's going to get bounced off and right into the goal.
Unfortunate, but entertaining nonetheless.
Yeah, as Cooper was about to get that, he was just a tiny bit too late and got that goal.
It's incredibly tough to try and always have one person back at it too during a threes match.
Yeah, for sure. And it's going to start off on their side just a little bit. It's going to get knocked up into the air here. Cooper, that's a pretty good intercept. It's going to start the offense here, as it looks like they are leaving their goal open pretty much for us. And now they're going to make their way back. Cooper's going to need to get this ball out, clear it there. It's going to go right to one of the co-college players. He's going to take it in the air here. He's going to start some aerial dribbles. He's going to go over one, and it's going to go just stagnating in the middle here. Braden's going to miss it, and Cooper is just barely in time to get that, as he was able to stop that there. As now Winston looks like he's back finally. Actually, that's going to be a goal.
Wow.
2v3, they don't even need them. It's a little scary, of course, but it looks like they're able to do pretty well even with this disadvantage of having one less player, as that was a great shot all the way from the side. Not really much setup there. As now it looks like it's going to get shot at a pretty good angle for us at least, and now it's going to go into the air. It looks like Braden's going to start taking it. He's going to pass it off the wall, and he's going to try and go into the air, get some aerial touches, and do something with it. And it looks like it's just going to get cleared out. Winston is now here. He will be able to get some pretty good defense on it. That's going to be a pass to Braden. Braden's going to take it. He's going to make that shot off the backboard right back to him, but he's not going to be able to get that rebound. As now it looks like it's going to start the offense of Co-College here. It's going to bounce off of Cooper. Cooper needs to clear this out. He's going to get over the one. Braden's going up in the air. That's going to be a pretty good angle, but just more defense from Co-College. As now, with still the lead in our hands, we need to extend this lead a little bit. It's a little too scary, a little too close for my comfort at least. And now it looks like Cooper's going to take it. He's going to go over one. He's going to get over the second, and he's going to get that goal.
Yep, nice little over the top, and then I believe he tried to fake down low, and I think it worked.
Yeah, you can see him kind of that was a great score there.
Got a minute and a half to go.
Yep.
See if we can't get one more to seal the deal here.
Yeah, I think if we get one more, it's pretty much over from there. And we're going to start with it here. That's a very nice line, but just barely saved by Creed there. As now it's going to get knocked up into the air. It looks like we aren't going to really be able to stop their clear here until right there with Bray, and he's going to be able to knock it away. And now it looks like he's going to actually get destroyed. This is a little scary, as Brand has been playing really well today, and
that's a good shot.
That's going to be a great shot. as it was a 2v3 there with the destruction and just, or the demo, sorry. Technical terms, I guess.
Yeah, it looks like Cooper was just perfectly out of position and was just kind of caught right in the middle of rotation, allowing for a free shot, and it's hard to block those top 90s.
Yeah, that's going to be a great ball just kind of sitting in the middle, though. Great shot for Braden to actually start the offense here. Cooper's going to take it. He's going to try and dribble out into the middle, and it looks like Braden's going to knock it over onto the wall, and it looks like it's going to get pushed off over to the side here. That's a pretty good angle. It's going to go off the backboard. Cooper's going to be able to clear it there. That was very scary here. It's going to go that's actually a great score there from the air. Just great pass from Winston there. He's knocks it up into the air, making that time back from when he was disconnected, and just making that score. Send out that score, I mean.
Yep, he went up in that air with incredible speed just to completely dust the defender.
Mm-hmm. And now it looks like it's going to get stagnated in the middle here again, and it looks like Brandon's going to knock it pretty close to the goal, as he's going to also have to knock away a few of the players to make sure that ball can stay on the offense. He's going to start it here. He's going to try and dribble up into the center, but it looks like none of our players are really there to do much about it. Now it looks like Cooper's going to try and take it and get this clear out, as he's going to kick it in the corner here, and he's going to be able to get it out there. As it's going to start up in the air, as now it's going to, looks like it's going to be right in front of our goal, and we just didn't have anybody back there. What do you think that problem was there with that goal? We just didn't really have any.
Yeah, two whiffs.
Two whiffs, yep.
Two whiffs. That was a great two flicks by Flakes here, but one of them's got to hit.
Yeah. And now it looks like we are going to still 5-4. This is looking pretty good for us. That's Brandon's going to get destroyed there, as now it's going to get passed over to the newly revived Brandon. He's going to start taking this. He's going to get pushed out into that corner. At this point, just let the ball fall. Let the ball fall. It's going to get passed over into the middle. That's actually going to get scored.
It's a great scoop off the wall. No, it does not look like Wolfkill touched that, but
no.
The idea for the pass was there nonetheless.
We didn't need the pass. And that is the game there. 2-0 Doan leads against one of the better teams, I believe, because these are the two undefeated teams playing. Yeah. So
two undefeated teams.
If you want to press ready, you're closer to the mouse. Yeah, two undefeated teams. This is looking like a very good match so far. All these matches have been close, but Doan just keeps winning, and that's what we want to see.
Yeah, with the disconnects, and all three of them, quite honestly, leaving the match in the beginning, giving up one goal, and then coming out to win by 2.
Yeah.
That shows real resilience and adversity.
In reality, they scored 3, we scored 5. Pretty much. This next match is going to come up. They're taking this 1 minute. They gotta make sure all their connections are right this time. Make sure there's no disconnects, as that was a little scary when there was the 2v3, but we were still able to score through that time. So,
yeah, looks like before that went away, it looked like Wolfkill had 7 shots.
Jeez.
Yeah, that's an incredible amount by one person.
Yeah. And here we go. Possibly the last game 3 of 5. It's going to start on their side, and it looks like Braden's going to get instantly destroyed. It's going to get bounced off the wall. Some good dribbles here from Cooper. He's going to take it. He's going to knock it in front of the goal here. Braden's right there to score. I think this is the 3rd time we've seen a under 10-second goal.
Yeah, kickoffs are one of those things where they can either go really right for you or really wrong. So luckily that fell in our favor that time, but it can just as easily swing the other way.
And now it looks like we're going to start off another kickoff. It's going to get stagnated in the middle here, and it looks like we are going to kind of start with the ball on our side, and we're going to get this clear out pretty quickly, as it looks like we will be able to clear it out here with Cooper. He's going to get over one, but he won't be able to get over the second one, as that's very close to an own goal. It's going to get bounced off the backboard, though, barely saving Braden from getting an own goal. And now it's going to go up again, getting pretty close to that backboard. That's going to be a demo on Braden here. That's not looking great, as now we're going to be able to push it down where there's pretty much nobody for their defense, as Winston's going to keep the ball in play for our offense. And now we just need to get this score in sometime soon, as now Braden's going to knock it. It's going to get knocked off the ceiling. Cooper's going to try and keep that ball going up a little bit more. It's going to get bounced up and down in the middle, and maybe Winston can get that in, but it looks like their defense is just playing really tight right now. And yeah, Winston going to go for it one more time, but it's going to get cleared right before he can. As we already had 2 people back, Cooper's going to get a good clear right to Braden, but it isn't really going to do much, as now Braden's going to get over 1. He's going to get over 2. It almost fell right in front of the goal, but they were able to stop it just barely, as now he's going to take it again. Cooper's going to take it. He's going to get over 1. He's going to take that shot. It's going to bounce off the backboard and players, and it looks like we're just going to back out here, as it looks like it's going to go right to Braden. Braden's going to start taking this, and he's going to pass it over to Cooper. Cooper has an open net. He's going to make that shot, but he's going to try for that shot, and it looks like it just barely got blocked. Winston here sitting in the middle. He's going to go for the ball. He's going to bounce it off of the corner here, and it's going to sit in the front of the goal here for a little bit. Cooper's going to go for it. He's going to go. He tried to get the double touch there, it looks like, and it's just going to get bounced around from a lot of these players. This is a long offensive play that we've had. Now Cooper coming back from the grave. He's going to make that shot. Beautiful.
Yeah, just realizing what direction the defenders are facing, and then placing that on the right side alone, bottom right, is such a smart play. One thing that I have noticed so far in the beginning of this match is that Co College is looking a lot more aggressive as far as bumping goes, and pressure in the first minute or two.
That didn't look great for us, but we were able to save it, thankfully. As now Cooper's going to take it. He tried to make that shot, but he was just a little bit off on the ball. And now it's going to be back in the offense of Co College, and Winston's going to whiff and not be able to get that score.
That's a dominance flick. It's crazy how much power they can get off something so little.
Yeah, I just underestimated the speed there and wasn't able to block it. But now it looks like 2-1. We are still in the lead, thankfully, and we just need to keep this ball, keep this lead, keep it going. Brand's going to get a demo right off the bat. He's going to get that 100 boost. He's going to miss the ball, and we're going to have to rely on Winston here. He's going to knock it forward, and it looks like it's going to get right in the middle, right for Cooper. He's going to try and pass it over to Braden. The ball is going to come back down, and it's going to bounce off the wall, and it looks like it's just going to kind of go right to one of the Co College players. He's going to take it up in the air.
What a demo, but it just goes wide. Looks like we got a Rule 1 in our net.
We got a Rule 1 in the net. And it looks like, yeah, it's just going to, while that Rule 1 was happening, it's going to get scored because we're less one player, basically.
Gotta respect the Rule 1.
This is what I like about this team. They're very, very respectful of everything. You know, they got that. They took that 1 point, took it and won with it. They took that Rule 1 there, and it looks like we're going to try.
That's a great fake.
Yeah.
Wolfkill picks up the 100 and is trying to get something going. Looks like he's going to go for a demo. Gets
the demo. That's going to be a pretty decent shot over into the corner there. Cooper's there to keep the ball going, but it's going to get passed right past him. Brand's going to hit it. Cooper's going back for it. He's going to pass it over to Braden. Braden's going to not really be able to do anything as they're backing up. They're going to start trying. They're going to start moving on this defense. Brand's going to get that first hit. It's going to go pretty close to our goal. Cooper's going to be able to get that shot. And that was a very close angle there. And now it looks like Brand's going to have to pass it backwards and try and keep this offense alive after a little bit of a regroup. That's in the middle. Cooper there with a great save again, as now it's going to go off the wall. We're going to get something started as that's going to be a decent shot off into the corner, but it's going to get cleared pretty quickly, as now it's going to go off the back here and right to one of the Co College players. It's going to go right to Cooper. Cooper's going to take it, pass it to Brand. Brand's not going to be able to get anything out of it.
I can almost guarantee that he probably did not see Rain sitting there because of the ball. It's really tough when the ball and the attacker are moving at the exact same rate.
Yeah. Now 2-3. This is the first time we've been basically in a down point. The other time was when we were disconnected and they got the free goal. But other than that, we are doing really well this match. 50 seconds left. We need one goal at least. That's going to hit
off the backboard.
It's off the backboard. Pretty close for Braden there, but we'll barely just miss. Winston's going to try and get that shot there. Now he's going to go for it again. That's going to be off of just one defense there. Now Cooper's going to try and take it. He's going to actually just back off with it. get some reset, get some regroup. He's going to sit there for the goal. Brand's going to be able to knock it away.
It's a 2v1.
Get that clear. That demo is going to make it a 2v1. Winston's going to be there to make sure the ball stays in play. And it looks like Winston's going to be able to knock it kind of close to the middle. And Braden will be able to take it there. That's an open net, but just barely stopped by Creed there. 5 seconds, basically 5 seconds left. We need to score here. That's going to be knocked off the wall.
Time for one more play here.
1 second left. Touch the ground and it's over. As that's going to stay in the air for just a little bit longer. We need to keep this up as that's going to be a bump there from Rain. He's going to knock it over and that's going to be it. 2-1 in favor of Doan, however. We just need one more win still and we got this.
Yeah, I noticed from the get-go that Co-College seemed to have a lot more offense and aggressiveness, as you can see in the shot count between both teams. Mm-hmm. Looks like Co-College had 10 and Doan had 6. So it's four shot difference can mean a lot, especially when it's 1 goal difference.
Yeah. Cooper was also definitely the MVP of our defense there with 4 saves. I definitely remember seeing him getting a lot of those saves and just saving us over and over again. So, yeah. Do you want to ready up? Closer to the mouse, rookie over here.
And not used to it.
Yeah. It's okay. You're learning.
I'm used to readying up on the controller.
Yeah. Spectate. See, I can do the keyboard because I'm in the right spot. But the mouse is just reaching over here. It's all awkward and everything. But yeah, so this is match 4 out of the maximum 5. And it looks like we'll be starting here now as the ball is going to get pretty much passed onto their side. Brandon's going to start taking it. Going to start with the offense. Creed's going to knock it up into the air here. And it looks like it's going to fall right out of the corner, right to Cooper. He's going to start taking it. He's going to start taking this offense under his control. He's going to get over 1. He's going to not be able to really do much more with this as it's going to get actually passed out of the corner.
That's a miss.
Oh, that was not a miss.
That was a miss clear.
That was clear. Okay, miss clear, miss clear. As that was a great angle off of the wall there, right into the goal.
Just was not expecting the bounce off the wall center.
Mm-hmm. As now we have started with the lead. I think we can keep this lead and keep going for this point. As now we can just keep going. As hopefully we'll be able to get some defense here. That's a good clear. And now we'll be able to start something. Braden here is going to push it off. And it looks like it's going to get cleared by the other team, but we have enough people back. We don't really need to be scared of this. It's going to get cleared pretty quickly by Cooper. And we're going to keep going as now actually it's going to get cleared again by Brand.
That's an open net.
That's an open net. Going to go right over the one defender that just barely got there in time. So slight technical problem that we've been having. Cooper is Garrett. So, but he's playing really well. So I am sorry about that, Garrett. I will not mess up your name any longer. I promise. Now, so as we see, Brand's going to take the ball up into the air. He's going to pass it over to that 100 boost, but it's going to stay on blue side here. We need to get this out pretty quickly. As now Garrett is going to take it here. He's going to pass it over into the middle. It's going to get bounced up into the corner there. Garrett is still there. He's going to deny that clear. Braden's going to now take it from the air right to Garrett as it's going to get passed over into the corner. And now it looks like we will be able to get something with Winston keeping the ball in play. It's going to go right over in the middle. Garrett was just a little bit too slow as now Braden's going to take it. He's going to pass it over into the front. He's going to get over 1, but he won't be able to get over a Rain. Garrett's going to make a pretty decent angle. He's going to try for the second shot there and won't really be able to get anything out of it. Winston's going to try for something, but won't really be doing anything. As now they're kind of backing up on defense here. Braden's going to get a nice kind of just in the air shot there. Garrett is going to start trying to get it in the middle, try to set somebody up. Winston's going to go for it. He has a good amount of boost. He might be able to get something. It's in the middle. Just no one was really there to get much done with it. 2-0, 2 minutes, 50 seconds left. We are currently leading. This is pretty good for us here. A lot of defense from both teams coming out. Garrett's going to get over 1. Kind of nobody back right now as it's going to get passed over to Flakes. Braden's going to take it off of the corner. He might be able to get something going, but it looks like it will just be cleared pretty quickly. Garrett's going to actually take it. It's going to go over one. It's going to get actually passed into that corner. Garrett is still there. He's going to make that shot. I think he was trying to pass over to Garrett. He's going to take it from the ceiling into the corner there. Co College is playing some great defenses. That was a very close corner shot. Now Garrett's going to take it up in the air. He's going to have to get that flip reset, but wasn't really able to do much. As now it looks like Braden's going to try to do something with it. And the 100 boost is going to get stolen by twice right there. And it's going to be barely passed right in front of our goal. And it's going to not really going to be able to get much done here, thankfully, as our defense is playing really well. We're going to need to get this clear out pretty soon here. That's going to bounce off the corner there. Go right into the middle. Garrett's going to get that nice clear. Kind of a little bit of a double commit. Braden's going up into the air for it. It's going to get under one. Not going to get over the other one, though.
It's going straight back down.
Yeah, Winston tried for it, but it was, again, just blocked just barely. And now Braden's going to take it up into the air here. He's going to try and bounce it off the wall there, right to a pass probably. As now Garrett's going to take it. He's going to do that double.
A great shot.
Great shot there as it bounced off the ceiling there from Garrett's initial shot.
Such a difficult ball position to read, too. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it seems that Doan, other than that last offensive possession, is starting to play a little bit more passive here, probably just trying to protect the lead while there's only a minute left and secure the series win.
Yeah, that's all we need. So we only need this one win, and we are 3-0 right now in this game point match right now. As now Winston's gonna get destroyed. That's not great for us as he's back, but it was a little scary as he was kind of just not there for a second, and that's gonna be the first goal for Co College.
As we are kind of pulling our shots just a little bit, Co College is really having all three of their guys up, kind of as a pull your goalie strategy in hockey to bring one more man up to try and secure another goal.
Mm-hmm. And now it looks like we're going to start with this kickoff on our side, right into that corner there. The 100 boost is not going to go to Braden, though, as now it looks like Garrett and Braden are back for this defense. They're going to be able to get the ball away from the net for now. It's going to go right back in the middle.
What a save.
Great save
up to
by
Wolfkill.
Winston.
He's past the last defender.
He's past the last defender. That's going to be a great score. As that was passed right back to Braden, as he took it from the goal, basically pushing Rain out right, and then Flakes just kicked it right back to him.
Knew exactly what that defender was trying to do with that ball.
Mm-hmm. And now they're going to start this 4-1, 30 seconds left. This is pretty much in the books here as Brand's going to get up into the air right to Garrett. Garrett's going to get another score.
Again, just reading exactly the opposite direction of the defender and placing it right behind him.
Yeah, great play there. Pretty much right off a kickoff, too. 26 seconds left, 5-1. We're up 4. This is looking very good here for Doan. We're gonna fake the initial kickoff, and we're gonna be able to get a pretty good save right away from Garrett. Garrett's gonna take this. It looks like he's gonna knock it out in front of the ball, try and get it in the middle, but it's gonna get cleared out from the corner. As now Rain's here gonna start with the offense, and it looks like it's just gonna get passed back over to I'm messing up names. It's fine, as there's 1 second left, and they will score in that last second, but it's too little too late, and we've already won. So,
yep, 5-2 to end the fourth game as Doan secures the series 3-1.
Yep, very impressive showing here from Doan Orange here, or Black. Sorry, Black. You're orange.
Yep.
Yeah, very.
I forget too. It's okay.
Yeah, it's so weird. Like honest, like it's so weird. As we can, if you want to go get one of them for the interview, I don't know.
Yeah.
Which one. But it's great game from them. I would say it's definitely very interesting to see them play. They were very electric, a lot of communication, a lot of collaboration between each other, and that's just how we love to see these guys play, and just pretty much what Aaron is like preaching about every single time. So, welcome. So, We might have had a mess up with the names.
What do you mean?
What's your name? What's your name?
Braden.
Braden. All right. So you were the one scoring all the goals.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Me and Cooper Bosco took turns.
Yeah. Garrett. Yeah. We were calling him Cooper and Garrett.
Yeah.
So yeah, he was getting a lot of saves. So
He was.
How did that game go?
Last game?
Yeah. All the games.
I think all the games went good. Second game, Winston had to restart his PC, so we were down, but we 2v3'd.
Yeah, you guys did really well that game.
Yeah, that was pretty fun. But I think it was pretty good. I think third game, we kind of started getting a little relaxed, and then we gave them some stupid goals. And I mean, it was a good game, but we came back in the end.
That's what matters. You guys came back in the end. You got that last point overall. What do you guys are moving into playoffs pretty soon, right?
Yes,
you
I believe
one
so.
more game or whatever.
Yeah.
Are you excited? What do you think?
Yeah, I'm stoked. I'm a little nervous because there's a possibility to play the other Doan team in playoffs, so that'd be cool.
That would be really fun. Grand finals, Doan versus Doan. I'm so ready for it.
That'd be hype.
I commentating that.
That'd be a little.
I can't choose who to root for.
Exactly.
Yeah. So you guys as a team started literally day one of activation, basically, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you guys didn't have a preseason. You went right in. How was that experience?
It was pretty cool. I will say the other Doan Rocket League team kind of sparked our interest, and so when we went to coach, we brought up the idea, and then we all applied, and we just got in, barely got in the deadline, and then we just started playing, and it was pretty. I don't know. I was just excited to be able to play. I didn't think it was gonna actually happen.
Yeah, and I mean, you guys have been playing really well. You've done. Now you're 6-0.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you've only dropped 2 points. Is what I've heard.
We've been. I don't know. It was hard on the road first game playing at Hastings. That was pretty cool, but having the whole baseball team right around you with a big window and they're banging on it. That was pretty funny. I was actually sweating during that. That was so funny.
A lot of pressure right there, huh?
Yeah, and that was our first loss, and then the one tonight we were just kind of lazy, but it's all right.
Yeah, I mean, you guys had those problems with the disconnects, even though that wasn't the match. That probably rattled you guys a little bit.
Yeah.
But overall, very impressive showing from you guys. So you guys were all on the soccer team before.
Yes.
And so you guys have that outside communication already. How does that kind of translate into Rocket League?
I would say we can just be more I don't know, personal with each other. We've known each other longer, and we just have chemistry outside of it. So when we play Rocket League, there's just a lot more chemistry, I feel like, and that kind of matters when you're playing with a close friend versus someone random. You just play a little more comfortable.
Yeah, even compared to the Orange team, you guys have so many more passes than them.
Yeah.
You guys have so many passes that actually succeed, I guess.
Yeah.
But I can definitely see you guys are always trying for a pass. It's not always just let Todd cook or whatever. It's not just let Todd cook all the time. But you guys are always passing, and I love that for you guys.
Thank you.
Communication, Aaron preaches it all the time. It's, his bread and butter or something. But yeah. So what do you think you guys need to kind of work on before playoffs start very soon?
That's a good question. I don't know. I would say sometimes we kind of double commit a lot, or we still have occasional whiffs, and I feel like we just got to play more consistent. And we kind of have a cycle where Garrett's first man, I'm second man, then Winston's third man, and Winston has improved a lot, but I think we just kind of need to focus on our cycle a little more.
Okay. Yeah, thank you. I think that's all my questions. Okay. Thank you for bringing home the dub. And great entertainment, too, I will say. That was very fun to watch overall. So.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, go bring in Aaron. I got to give the coaches interview. So.
Got you.
Yeah.
Hi, stream.
So we'll bring in Aaron here. He's got the coaches interview for both this Rocket League team and the other Rocket League team today. We're going to do both because we didn't do the coaches interview for Rocket League Orange last time they were on stream. So we'll just do it now. Why not? It will be pretty simple overall. So, my interviews, they're great, right? But yeah, so we'll see him pretty soon. Any second now, he'll open that door. Some point. 3, 2, 1. Come on, Aaron. You're supposed to go on cue. He's probably messing with social media or something. He's probably posting on Twitter this very second. Maybe Instagram even. I wouldn't be surprised. Somebody refresh Instagram right now. See if he's posted. Welcome. All right. So, what's your perspective on that game as a coach?
I mean, I think they did a great job, especially kind of overcoming the weird technical adversity of the second game. They definitely let the third game kind of just get to them, I think. And I don't know quite what happened there, but they were able to kind of calm themselves down really well. They've got a very unique communication system since they're, good friends. And so, yeah.
Yeah. So overall, this team, how excited are you to see them come into the playoffs 6-0?
7-0 now.
7-0 now.
Yep.
Wow. I get because they were both undefeated teams that were playing, so I got messed up on the records. But 7-0, very impressive. I think top, right?
Yep.
First of our division.
So they're guaranteed the number 1 seed because everyone else has at least one loss. So, yep.
Okay. And I heard there's a possibility to play the Don't Orange team.
So it's possible. So because they are in opposite sides, Midwest B versus Midwest A, which is where Rocket League Orange is. If Orange ends up, for example, getting 4th place at the end of this season, then they would play each other in the quarterfinals. If Rocket League Orange ends up with a higher seed, then that wouldn't happen. They could potentially meet each other in the semifinals or finals. So.
Yeah. I'm excited for that. That will be very interesting to see those two teams play against each other. Have they ever played in practice?
They've not yet. And I think a lot of that is just right now their practice schedules are very different. So Rocket League Orange practices on Wednesdays and Thursdays, Black practices on Tuesdays, and then, factor in this whole entire last month with Greek groups, being busy and things like that. So, so far they have not yet, but they were honestly out there talking about it right now. So.
Yeah, they should play. It'll be very interesting. A little preview of possibly what happens in the playoffs. I'd be excited to see it. So, but yeah, overall, how do you think these two teams? We're doing both. We're doing both Rocket League Orange and Rocket League Black. So, how do you think Rocket League Orange's season has gone so far?
It's gone well. They started off a little rough. Like they got the very first win was against Concordia, and that was good. But then that same night they had another game against Green Bay, and Green Bay was just better at that point. And so they lost, and then the next week I think is when we played St. Ambrose and lost that one as well. There might have been a week off there, but so Rocket League Orange started out 1-2, but they've started to kind of really gel together. We've changed up the personnel rotations, and so since we have 4 consistent people, we were kind of rotating someone in and out every single match or every single game. And after a while, after that St. Ambrose game, we kind of looked at that and we're like, I don't think this is working. I think that we probably should be leaving Todd and Dylan in and then kind of flipping back and forth between Nate and Alex. And then that we've got, 2 consistent people and then only one person is changing each time. And so they have just, different styles. And so overall, though, I mean, they're improving their own play. They're improving based on the drills that they're doing. And I think that they're getting a lot of confidence now. So Rocket League Orange has won 3 in a row.
Okay.
So, and they've got one last match next week.
All right. How do you think they'll do on that match? You're always scouting, so.
I think they'll do well. I haven't been able to see Marion yet. This week has been a little too much focus on Overwatch because of the 3 matches, but I should be able to take a look and see if I can find a Marion match next week to look at. But they, Rocket League Orange has been they've been grinding, they've been practicing, and so I think they're feeling pretty good to go into it.
Yeah. So are they confirmed for playoffs or no yet?
Not yet.
Okay.
That's one of those situations where there is just a little too much going on still. There are too many matches, and we might have a better idea after tonight. I haven't looked to see what the rest of the division is looking like, but I don't know if I told you, I did look up the tiebreaker on going into playoffs, and actually might be different in Rocket League, but for Overwatch, it is your overall match score and then your game differential, like your map differential, wins versus losses, and then the third tiebreaker is a head-to-head.
Okay.
So we were talking last night about head-to-head. It's probably the second one. It's actually not the case.
Wow. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the Overwatch team is like, I think like 15-2, something like that. No, not 15-2.
They're like 14-7. Yeah.
14-7 with matches or with maps in general. So, yeah, very. And you said they were confirmed in.
I was pretty sure until I saw that tiebreaker, and now I think we need a little more to shake out. And so, like I was mentioning last night,
tomorrow with a win,
yep,
we are in.
we can control the destiny rather than waiting for other things to happen. We just win and then we'll be in. So,
okay.
Yep.
Very exciting. We got at least one team confirmed and most likely two.
Yep, I think it's looking very good for all three. So both Rocket League and Overwatch. So
okay, good. So yeah, that'll be super fun casting playoffs for once. Yeah. Not Smash Bros. Going 0-7. It is what it is. Yeah. How do you think both Rocket League teams have improved over the season? You talked about Orange already. How about Black?
Yeah. So Black, I think. That's hard to tell because I mean they're just so calm and collected, and like their comms are just a little bit different in terms of they pretty much know where each other are rather than having to kind of constantly update one another, and so it's tough to kind of like measure it like because they just they're there. Their passing game is really good as well. I think if anything, it's just probably the nature of the matches that they've had, and so they've had a lot of really strong showings. And then when we went to Hastings for the LAN, like the actual in-person competition, that match, it was a really cool atmosphere because Hastings had like a viewing party with like most of the baseball team there, and like they were right next door with a window looking right in on our players, and they were rowdy. They were making a lot of noise and things like that. And so that first game, Rocket League Black ended up losing. It was like 5-0. It was rough. But they were able to snap right back and reset and then won 3 straight. And then tonight with the whole technical issue, again, like they're just kind of maintaining that cool under pressure, and I think that definitely I don't even know if it shows exactly growth because that's probably what they're like already. They're just like, all right, like we're just gonna keep going.
Yeah. I mean, they had that disconnector at the beginning where they lost a goal. Like they gave them a free goal and they were like, okay, go. And they scored right away.
Yeah.
And then Winston had to get his whole PC reset and everything.
Yep. But now they know if something like that happens, you can type in the chat, like pause. Whoa, we need a technical pause because somebody dropped. And so they thought maybe by exiting out of the game or exiting out of the team, like the other team would kind of notice, but it was just at that point
too late.
It's all good.
Yeah, it all worked out. We won that game by 2. So
yeah,
I think that is all my questions. Cool. Thank you for popping in for this interview.
Of course.
I'll go ahead and close this stream and have a good spring break, I guess. Thank you. So that was Rocket League Black. I believe that is the first time we've actually had them on stream, other than the one interview that I did for them. But that was the first time we were watching them. And I'm very excited to see them coming up in playoffs, and also just in general, like the possibility of them playing Rocket League Orange. I'm so excited for it. As we will be ending the stream here pretty soon. Everybody have a very nice, safe spring break. We have a few matches over spring break, but those won't be streamed as we're taking the break. As thank you guys for watching as always, and we'll see you next time. Bye.